Good morning, traders. This is Marco. We have Friday, the 9th of December, and we have another bar by bar today. And as you can see on my chart, there is a huge drop. That is because in the morning, you can see it here on the top left corner, there was a very important news. The PPI, that's an inflation measurement for the Fed. And the numbers came worse than expected, and that caused a huge drop. You can see it here on my chart. So around such important news events, you know it already, I'm not trading. It's 7:30, so I'm waiting a few more minutes so that it can cool down a bit, and then usually start with the day. I'm marking the overnight high and the overnight low, because I'm not sure if you can see it from the last days. We are pretty much in a huge range. I'm zooming out a lot. You can see there barely any movement up or down. So when we have something like this, I'm always marking the overnight highs and lows and starting from there. There is some shorter term channel working higher here. You can see it. I'm coloring the channel for you. We have a first break and see how it's going from there. We're not coming back for a retest to the highs and going sideways here a bit. And now approaching the EMA. No trade I can see here, but what I can see is some potential range because prices are going very sideways here. You can see there's some hidden support, some magical level that prices are turning from here. So it's worth drawing the range. And this made a new low, so I cannot take this long here back inside the range or to the other side of the range, because I would like to see like not a new low here, but a higher low, for example, or at least a low at the same levels as the lows before. So nothing to take here. Then I can draw my shorter term channel here. Break, new high, and we're breaking out of the range. Maybe the channel is more like this. You can see break, new high. And we're coming back. As you know from my videos before, most breakouts fail. So we have this range here. Prices break out of this range for the first time. And many times you will see that breakouts fail in the first attempt. So the same happened here. Prices come back, but they're not forming a good signal bar here. We would like to see a very nice bearish bar. And this wick here is way too big. So I cannot take a trade here. And I'm drawing a shorter term channel here because we have a few bars from the same color following to each other. Then it's worth drawing like a channel. Staying inside the range still. We're breaking the shorter term channel here. And this is the opening. 8:30, you can see the background is changing, the color is turning to white. This is for me an indication that the opening just happened, and from now like pretty much all people can trade and participate, not only institutions. So we're staying inside this range. Maybe the range is a bit bigger because we're turning from like this level here, consistent, and going lower again, retesting the lows of the shorter term channel and bouncing off the range support. You wonder if we can take a long here. It's a potential to take a long here. We have this shorter term channel working lower, break and new low all in one bar. I would like to see always a higher low for more confirmation, But if you are aggressive, you can take it, because like this low here was made here. So it was tested once, tested twice. So this is the third test, let's say. And with this strong bullish bar, I think it's very much worth to consider as a long. But please remind, this is an aggressive setup. I would like to see a higher low here for double confirmation to be surer about this setup. Would have worked. We're bouncing off the range high here, overshooting again, breaking the range, testing the breakout, and this is a very strong bull bar. That gives me a sign that prices will leave the range, because we're coming to the top of the range, breaking it, testing the breakout, and then finishing with this bullish bar. So there will be a continuation of this move up. Maybe we can draw a channel. Does this fit already, or maybe like this? I will use the bigger one for now. Breaking the channel, maybe a second entry long. That would be interesting here. I'm zooming in. I hope you can see this, because some people were saying that it's like too small a bit. I hope it's fine. I have a huge monitor. For me, it's already very big and so zoomed in. So yeah, I think, yeah, we have a first entry here, waiting for a second entry. The signal bar is not good enough. Not good enough for me to take a long. Okay, but it would have worked out, but we don't know this. And as you know from my videos and from my trading setups, I put a very high value to good signal bars. So this signal bar was not good enough, but it was a second entry long right off the key entry point, the EMA here, to retest the highs of the shorter term channel. But yeah, signal bar not good enough. Going higher here, have a new high, so the shorter term channel played out, and turning back from here, having some bars following to each other, drawing a channel here, going lower, breaking the channel, retesting the lows. And this is interesting. If I'm increasing this, you can see the retest of the lows happened at the breakout area of the previous range here, of this yellow range. So we will see now what prices will do, if prices continue or go back inside the range, or take this range old resistance as new support. This is interesting to see. We are bouncing off this level. No setup so far. This is congestion here now. I cannot take anything in this. And yeah, more congestion. And what I'm seeing, maybe because we have like a swing here, another swing here, maybe there's a channel here in play. It depends how you draw it. If we take it from the highs here, then this bar here is still part of the channel. But if you take it closer so that you have price action fitting in neatly, then we would have a tiny overshoot here. For now, I will just leave it how it is right now, and we will see how this develops further. Let me give this a different color so you can recognize it better. And yeah, this looks like a news event. We have 9 o'clock. You can see here the news at 9. Stay out of trades before high impact news. So I'm not trading. Wow, look at this. This bar had 50 ticks. Crazy. 50 ticks pretty much in a few seconds. And yeah, just wait a few minutes until price action cools down a bit. This is interesting now, because if we take this channel here as valid, then we would have a first break here. But right now it's hard to say, because with with this news event, you have like this peaks to the up or downside. It's more extreme. So it's hard to say if we have a break of this channel here. For now, we have to consider it, because you can see prices clearly broke this channel here, this uptrend channel that I just drew. And we're waiting for a retest of the highs. The last highs are pretty much here. Okay, this is a higher low, but it's very congested. So you can see like 1, 2, 3. This is the fourth bar stacked up. It's hard to say what's going on here. Also, we have the shorter term channel working higher. We had the break. Retest of the lows could be done here already. We get some higher low as further confirmation, but just taking this as a higher low, it's not enough for me. Maybe as a failure, but yeah, we don't have a failure here. And this is congestion, so I skip this. It's going higher. And yeah, we're bouncing off this midline here, so I think this channel is valid. We can play this channel. And yeah, this is interesting. Maybe you can see it. We have some resistance area here. Can see prices made a new high here. It was tested once, tested twice already, and the shorter term channel had a break, new high. So taking a short here is a potential, I must say. I have to consider, we're bouncing off this midline here for the third time now. Here's the first, second and third touch, and also we're bouncing off this resistance. This is a very strong bullish bar. That would be just a triple test, maybe a lower high if you consider. I'm not sure. Okay, whenever we are not sure, we are skipping, so I will skip this. But yeah, it's interesting that we have this like setup forming here. It would have worked out. We have 3 following bars now and the bounce of this channel. Okay, this is what I was afraid of, that prices maybe bounce earlier here on the EMA, same as it did here. So yeah, I think it was the right decision to skip this. But yeah, you can see the pros and cons of this short trade. And in general, we're in uptrend context. So we're looking more for long trades. So yeah, I think that was what was the right decision. And we're bouncing here again. This is interesting. So maybe there is some bigger resistance here, because whenever prices approach this level, we are bouncing off. Then we have a lower high here, and also we're breaking this channel now. Could this channel already be played out? If we take this as an overshoot, this as a first break, retest of the highs is not really done yet because the highs are here. But okay, maybe this channel here played out already. We have to wait and see what's going on, because right now the structure is not clear, for me at least. I don't see a clear structure. Maybe some shorter term channel break, retest of the lows. And this is very stacked up. Now you can see prices are moving in this congestion here. This is no setup. This is congested, really. But what I can see maybe is this channel here. You can see we have the high here, touch here, touch here. Also the lows are being respected. First break, retest of the lows, and we're bouncing here again. And this is this level here where prices broke out of this range before. So maybe we have some bigger range. Maybe it's like this. I will check this for now, see how it plays out. Because we're bouncing off this level here again. You can see like going back, prices bounce off this level all the time. So I think there must be something. And we have a touch here again. Okay, now we can maybe consider a long, because this shorter term channel downtrend here played out. It was a break, retest of the lows. If we get some good signal bar here, we could consider a long. This is congestion now, and this is no rejection. And normally from rejection, you see that prices bounce off this level. For example, how you had it here, that prices touch this level and then take off. You cannot say the same from this situation here. No signal bar. This is also too bad. Nothing we can take with the weight. Taking higher. Drawing my channel. We're approaching the range highs, but we make a new high here. So we would like to see a lower high to take a short, but it's not coming. We're going down again. I'm increasing the range a bit. We are not reaching the range low here. You can see that we're having this strong push up, then some resistance at the range top, and now some pull back. But the pullback is not going until the other side of the range, and this gives me some like indication that the momentum is more to the bull side, so that we might see a breakout to the top side. Because normally prices go from the lows to the highs, to the lows to the highs, and here we come short. And that could lead to a break of this range here. Now we have a test here again. No setup here. Okay, this is not ticking higher. Otherwise, I could consider if it ticked higher than this bar, then it would be a lower high, but it's not ticking higher. So yeah, cannot take this. And we're going lower here, drawing my shorter term channel, breaking, making a new low, going a bit into congestion here, drawing my mini range in the range. This is always funny, especially around the midline. There are no setups to take. And now we're going higher again. You can see we're coming short here. We're not touching the range support anymore. We're making some new support here. And prices go higher from here. You can see we're bouncing off this support here. Can draw my channel, something like this. Maybe this channel is not broken yet. But we're breaking this range. Yeah, we're breaking it. Increasing the channel. Break of this channel. Retest of the highs. There's no pullback to the EMA. I would like to see a pullback to the EMA for a second entry long or something like this. But it's not pulling back. This is normally a sign of very strong bullish momentum. We have a new high here. Don't short this now because it's counter trend trading. We're coming back here, drawing my channel. Maybe like this even, a bit tighter. Then again, test of this breakout area. Congestion, now set up here. Wow, congestion, full congestion. Drawing this for you. Something like this. And we're finding some support again. And going higher. This is pretty much the same situation that we had here. We were breaking out of the range. Coming back, finding some support and taking higher. And taking this as new support and going higher again. Now we'll break out of the range here. And testing the breakout and finding support here again. This is interesting. These are like small details. Check these details. They can give you like a good context or a better idea about the context. And we're going higher here. Okay, this looks a bit like a trend. If I draw it like this, you can see prices are respecting this channel lines, but nothing I can see here. There's no setup. We have to be patient. We have to wait. Maybe it's a bit sharper like this. Wow, and this is a huge bear bar. It's breaking the channel for the first time. First entry, second entry long. This is interesting because let's analyze this situation here. We have this shorter term channel here working higher. You can see this channel is respected by prices. We have a first break of this channel and a bounce of this old range resistance, which is acting as support now. On a second entry long, I would like to see a perfect bar here without this like tiny pullback. You can see like this two takes here, the wick on the top. I would like to see a clear second entry with a very nice bullish bar. Best would be a finish above the EMA to retest the highs here. We have enough space for the retest of the highs, but I have to take this setup because it's a second entry long. The context is right because we tested this breakout area a few times. Now again, forming this in combination with the shorter term upturn channel, first break and no retest of the highs yet. I like to take this setup here. And it works out. We have a retest of the highs now. So this channel here, this smaller channel played out. And what I'm seeing here, because you can see like we're going higher and higher each time. Let me zoom out here a bit and let's test for some bigger channel. Maybe it's like this. Wow, yeah. This could be our channel here because you can see prices made a new low here. Then we have a couple of touches here, touch here, another touch here. Okay, if you had this channel before me, let's say you found this already here and extended the channel, then this is even a clearer setup because it's a bounce off this channel here. But okay, I didn't have the channel before, but I still like this setup. So let's play this channel because the midline here is also being respected. Going higher here, shorter term channel. This channel here played out and we're going sideways again. There's another range, maybe something like this. This is not enough for me to take along because, yeah, we make a new low here and I would like to see this low at the same high of the last lows. And also I think there is some shorter term channel intact here. So I cannot take this. And this is, it could be a failed breakout. But the issue here is we're not coming back to this channel line here. And this bar is not bullish enough for me. So taking this as a failed breakout, I think we need more than that. We need more than that. We need the perfect bull bar here. And ideally a bounce off this channel line to give me more confidence to take a failed breakout here. Like a long back inside this mini range. So cannot take this. Still inside the range. Can extend it maybe a bit. And we're going lower here. Bouncing off this channel here. Interesting. Break of the shorter term channel. Retest of the lows. And this is interesting because we have a higher low here now. And let me check. because the channel could be like this. No, it cannot, because we have to go according to the swings. And if we extend the channel to this here, then we have no touches at all. So we have to keep this channel here and play this as a potential breakout of this channel. It's a higher low. Good question. It's congestion. Is there enough space back to the EMA? By the way, this is live price action. I wish I would not see it now because I'm a bit like manipulated. Let me check how many ticks it would be. Like 5, 6 ticks. Yeah, hard decision. I think it's to skip here because there's no clear retest of the lows. That could be a retest of the lows already here, but I would like to see a new low. And yeah, this is very tempting to go long here, I must say. It's a higher low, and yeah, back to the EMA. But I will skip this now because you can see this is like a mini range here. And we could bounce off this level and make another leg down to a real new low. So yeah, we skip this. Of course it would have worked. And we're going sideways from here. Okay, so maybe there is a bigger range like this. Yeah. So maybe we're breaking this channel. One leg, pull back, second leg, and then retest the highs. But you can see, okay, this chart looks a bit messy. Sorry for that, but this is how it is when you draw it like live. Let's remove this channel here for now. You can see the channel played out. Then you can see this bigger structure here working higher, but prices have problems going inside this area here. This is the top area of the channel. So you can see prices are losing steam, losing momentum because prices cannot reach this top here. And with a good trend channel, you will always see prices go to the lows, to the highs, to the lows, to the highs. We can check this on a smaller scale. Take this channel here, prices go to the lows, to the highs, then to the lows, to the highs. And this works with the smaller channels, the same as with the bigger channels. Yeah, and we're not touching this upper level here. So yeah, maybe we are ranging out for the rest of the day. We broke this channel here, so maybe we are moving within this range. But yeah, that's price action of today. I wish I could have shown you more action, but unfortunately there was not too much. Yeah, all in all, only like this setup here, this setup, and yeah, some not very short setups, like more like risky setups. But yeah, sometimes it's like this. And the most important advice I can give you in this kind of situation: don't force trades. Just don't do it. You know, there's so many opportunities every day. Okay, not today, but like from Monday then again, to take a good trade. And if you take a trade and it stops you out, then it's eating your pretty much gains from like 2, 3, 4 trades, depending on like how many ticks you go. So yeah, be patient, wait for the clear setups. I hope you liked it. Please like this video. Please subscribe if you haven't. Tell your friends, and I wish you a great weekend. See you next week.